Like,
In what one? Borderlands 1 or 2?
pre-sequel.
Who was it in pre-sequel? I haven't played in a while.
I forget who it was, but I think it was one of the DLC characters.
Oh, I didn't know it had DLC characters, goddamn.
Yeah, pre-sequel had a lot of DLC. Every single Borderlands has a lot of DLC. It was one of the DLC characters that, like, really, they actually figured out a way to make a sniper character, like, actually be based on the idea of using a sniper instead of just, like...
So not the problem Mordecai suffered from?
Not the problem that Mordecai, not the problem that fucking Zero stared from, where, like, why would you even bother using a sniper with most of the builds with Zero and Mordecai?
All their abilities are based in being very close to them.
Yeah, it's either being very close or it's just the general idea of like, well, I'm going to call this out and it's going to do the damage.
But that being said, I will say Borderlands is still a really fun game with people. It has nice co-op.
I would say that that you could find any game is enjoyable if you have people with you that you enjoy to be in their company with.
I mean it less from that as more as an example. I really like Left 4 Dead with or without other people. I can't really play Borderlands without other people, that type of thing.
I could play, like, that's my thing. I could play Borderlands 1 without anybody for whatever reason. But Borderlands 2, I don't find really any enjoyment of playing it by myself.
I am the other way around, but at the same time, I still don't play Borderlands 2 by myself. Like, I just can't touch Borderlands without other people. Probably doesn't help because it's the MMO concept of, like, loot grinding and stuff. But I don't enjoy it as much as MMO loot grinding, which is a problem.
The thing about it is, though, is that I feel that Borderlands does the best first-person shooter loot grinding out of any game that exists on the market, which is sort of a shame.
I can't think of any outside of that in Destiny, and I'm not partial to either, so...
Like, I feel that Destiny's gunplay is slightly better, but their loot drop tables and the way that their loot drops is all trash. Like...
Speaking of, I need to try D2, because I have it on my PC from Humble Bundle, and they gave it out, like, last month with PlayStation Plus. You see if D2's any good.
You'd be better to play it on PC, but,
That's the plan, because then I can run the higher frame rates and have a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. Be it though, you don't really need to have mouse and keyboard with Destiny. It's not something that you gain a whole lot. By the way,
Stop, Daisy.
What do you call it? It's fine.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, are there any other shooters I have played with a loot grind that I can think of? No, I think that's it.
No.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like, most of the shooters I play, for the most part, stand out in some way or another.
You play Warframe.
I played it a few times and realized it wasn't my cup of tea.
When did you play it?
2 to 3 years ago.
Yeah, you should probably play it again to see if you're still into it.
I don't know, man. I have FF14 for my grind.
Yeah, but they change a lot in Warframe.
I can imagine, but FF14, man.
Like, a lot.
But
like, that game,
FF14.
like, that game was legitimately fucking crazy for how much they've changed. There's a legitimate fighting game in that game now.
Ooh, I actually heard about that from someone. I think someone at work told me.
Yeah. The fighting game sucks, but, like, it's in there. Also, you need to unlock the characters in the game.
Oh, nice.
You basically have to beat the entire game to unlock the game mode, and then you have to unlock the characters through the drop system, currently. So, like, the only people that can actually play the fighting game are people that have, like, 500 plus hours in it.
Beautiful. I will say a problem I'm having with shooters lately is I got spoiled by that game known as Doom. Because holy shit, Doom played really well. Like, too well.
Eh. It wasn't quick enough for me. I don't know.
I get it, you're a Quake boy.
It's more so that I'm a I'm a Quake and original Doom boy, and I also really just like dumb movement options, which is why
I've never played original Doom.
Which is why well, original Doom didn't really have dumb movement options. You just moved quick.
Yeah.
Quake had sort of dumb movement options, but it wasn't super crazy.
I'm guessing until later Quakes.
Not so much. Like, there was bunny hopping, if I'm not mistaken, and other things along that nature, outside of that, like rocket jumping and things like that. But it was also, like, in-game map stuff, like grav lifts and things like that. That added a little bit more movement stuff to it. I would say until we started getting to a point where bunny hopping became an instilled capability in certain games, like say CS and Half-Life, is where we started getting to a point where it's like, ooh.
We got the dumb like Quake movement options.
Oh man, well it's basically like Quake Plus. Like original Quake, if I'm not mistaken, did not go as far as like Half-Life 2 fucking did with its bunny hopping shit. And even like CS Source did with its bunny hopping stuff.
Oh god, I can't find these pirates. Holy shit!
And like say with the parkour games that have been coming out in recent years, like Titanfall, Mirror's Edge, and so forth.
Yeah.
There's always something there, like with how they have the movement that I just like. There's always something wrong with it for me. In the case of Titanfall, it was the ledge grab stuff. The ledge grab I always felt took way too long. If your momentum was going quick enough, you should have been able to go through the animation faster, or not even have the animation at all, and just have it be like a little blip.
Yeah.
Like say if you were wall running, and like you're going at a certain speed, and say if like you're not clearing the entire jump over a ledge, to, like get onto something, but it's like higher than waist high, you shouldn't go into the climbing like clamber animation. You should just keep on going, and you start at like you just get like a little bit of a speed hit.
AKA kind of like the way Mirror's Edge does it with vaulting.
Sort of. Like you should be able to like crouch in midair to allow yourself to be able to make those types of jumps without losing momentum. Like that's my issue with Titanfall in a lot of cases. Also, I feel that just like certain parts of the wall jumping and the wall running, it just doesn't work as well as I wish it did. Dying Light was pretty fun. I feel that ran into issues at times. Like
I think I have that on my PC and I've never tried it yet.
Dying Light's fun.
It's more fun than Dead Rising if they're comparable?
Significantly.
Ooh, that's good because I actually really like Dead Rising.
You want to know why?
I've only played the original.
Parkour on top of it. The only downside is that you don't have like the specific limb attacks that you do in Dead Rising. But depending on what weapon you get, you're able to hold it. Like there's this one thing which is called the XP Caliber.
Yeah.
And it does a shit ton of damage, but it breaks super quick. And I don't think there's any way to fix it. But even when it's broken, it still does a shit ton of damage. And even if it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, if you do its power attack, you launch moves. So I just have fun, like, running full sprint, charge, and then just, like, launching people like I'm swinging a fucking baseball bat and home running them. It's way more fun to do that than actually kill them.
God, I just remembered, I think I have, like, every single Dead Rising on my PC. Wow. Because, lo and behold, I'm actually a really big Capcom fan. Because they make pretty good games for the most part.
You know, yeah.
Another one?
Plus, I'm just saying, Devil May Cry 5 is probably going to be the best game next year. I'm just saying.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I can't think of
Super
any...
Mario Brothers U comes out next year, my man.
Oh, the port.
Yeah, that's
the port that pissed me off so much.
Why did it piss you off?
Because I was really hoping they would port Super Mario 3D World. Because I found it to be the better game. In every goddamn way. Plus, New Super Mario Bros. Wii U was just another rendition of Super Mario Bros. For the Wii, which was a rendition of it for the DS, and it's basically a port of a port of a port of a port.
You're not wrong, but at the same time, like, I played 100% at 3D World. I did not play 100% New Super Mario Bros. Wii U, so I'm fine with this.
I really want 3D World on the Switch because it's a better game all around.
I want if they put 3D World on the Switch, I want them to have more levels. I want them to make a Luigi 3D World.
Please. They did it to the Galaxy games. They're not above doing it to their 3D Marios. Galaxy's definitely both had entire playthroughs as Luigi. But yeah, that's my only complaint about them porting that game. Is it's a port of a port of a port, and I wanted 3D World instead. I wanted it really bad. On a positive, yo, the Katamari remake, woo! I'm so glad that series is coming back. Like, I lost my mind when I saw it was coming to the Switch.
Just hopefully it does well so we get a new one.
I hope. The Switch is selling well enough for that part of it. It doesn't have the Wii U problem. Now it's just a matter of marketing and people picking it up. Because Katamari fell into the problem that old school Fire Emblem had, where it was always a good series, but it had literally no goddamn marketing.
What are you talking about? Everybody knew Mario.
Oh, everybody.
Yeah, everybody knows about Katamari Damacy. You know about the Galaxy King with his, fucking...
constantly destroying, like, everything.
Yeah, well, it's that, but it's also his awesome fucking turntable scratch voice. Pretty great.
Oh, what else is there? Oh, speaking of ports, did you see that, they confirmed that 2 Castlevania games are coming to, like, every console ever?
Yeah, Symphony of Night and
Rondo of Blood. Yep. Makes me happy because I've never played either. I just know Symphony of Night is regarded as one of the best Metroidvania games ever created.
It sucks. Nah, it's fine.
Does it live anywhere near up to the hype, or is it more nostalgia than anything?
It's a good game. It is a good game. It is, as someone that personally doesn't really care for Castlevania going that way, I somewhat resent it.
Were you more of a Castlevania 2 guy?
I was, well, no, not a Castlevania 2, hell no. More of a Castlevania 1, 3, Super Castlevania in some way. And also Rondo of Blood, because Rondo of Blood plays like the original Castlevanias.
Which one came out first, Symphony or Rondo?
Rondo, I think.
That would make sense, because after Symphony, didn't it pretty much keep that playstyle until, like, Lord of Shadow?
Yeah.
And then Lord of Shadow is such a weird thing in the eyes of Castlevania fans.
They actually, yeah, no, now that I think about it, yeah, no, they took all the
I missed a chest there.
portable ones and they made it like Symphony,
Yeah, because the only Castlevanias I've ever played are Lord of Shadow, and I think there was one on the DS called Portrait of Ruin. I think that's what it was, and I played a little bit of it.
Yeah, probably.
This guy. God, what else happened in that Nintendo Direct?
Some stuff.
Besides, like, 800 ports that I'm okay with because it shows third-party support.
Yeah, but fuck that. Give me new games.
That's my only complaint, is I did want more new game reveal, but I'm just happy Nintendo is in fact getting third-party support for the Switch.
Are you
because the
excited
Wii
for
U
Todd?
flopped with that.
Are you excited for Todd Howard to be in Smash?
God, shut up.
That'd be awesome.
God, I don't know where this dude I need to talk to is. I know that Demon X Machina looks cool because it literally just looks like Armored Core with cell shading.
Because it is Armored Core.
It is.
It's made by the dude that made Armored Core.
Oh, is it actually?
Or it's made by one of the head developers.
That makes sense. Like I saw the trailer, I was like, this is literally Armored Core.
It's made by the guy, one of the head developers,
Stop,
and
Daisy.
the guy that does the art. I forget if he's the guy that does the MGS art or if it's someone else from Armored Core that does the art.
I'm gonna say
But
someone else
it's-
unless he just adopted a cell shading style for this game. Cause like, damn.
It's something.
The art's looking really good, and it looks like it plays like Armored Core, which I've never played, but they look really fun.
They are interesting games. They're rad.
And we still have those rumors of Big Boy Miyazaki making a new Armored Core, which are completely unconfirmed or rejected yet.
What are you talking about? It's gonna happen. Can't wait for the Moonlight Greatsword to be in another one of those games. That's where it originated from. It originated from Armored Core.
I'm not sure if you're telling the truth or not.
No, that is the truth.
God damn it.
The Moonlight Greatsword was a literal fucking weapon inside Armored Core. So did Patches. Patches originated from Armored Core.
So everything that's in every Souls game originated. There's what you're telling me.
Actually, now that I think about it, Moonlight Greatsword might have originated from Kingsfield 1. Like, the Moonlight Greatsword has been a constant throughout all of their games. Did you know that From Software made an Armored Core fighting game for the Dreamcast?
Was it bad?
No.
It was actually good.
Nobody knows about it, though.
God, I can't remember what else happened at Direct. I know one thing I feel really sad about is they showed off The World Ends With You, which is awesome. I'm glad it got time. But right after it, they showed off the Golden Country of Torna, which is the Xenoblade 2 expansion.
Yeah, standalone as well if you want.
Yeah, and Xenoblade's kind of a big fucking deal, so it just completely overshadowed The World Ends With You by sheer proxy of it.
Yeah,
I think they
because-
should have been two very separate times in the Direct,
No.
because that would have been much better marketing for The World Ends With You.
No, fuck you. Put
No,
it right next
shut
to
up.
put it right next to the better game.
Hey, I can't deny it purely because I've never played it, but fuck you.
It has Best Girl Nia in it, so go fuck yourself.
Hey, that doesn't sound like Shiki to me.
Best Girl Nia.
Stop for now, Daisy.
She is a
God.
cat lady with a Welsh accent.
They're putting Diablo 3 on the Switch, which is cool, I guess. I've never played Diablo yet.
Diablo is a fun time. It
I'll
won't
probably
have-
just get it on PC.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I forget if they still do the fucking
Reaper of Souls thing, I'm
season?
guessing.
No, the season stuff.
I
Uh,
think they did as a few months ago, because I heard someone talking about it.
I think they do a season every like 2 to 3 months. I don't know if they do that on consoles though. Because that's the thing. Like the console version of Diablo, it's fine. Like they have a dodge roll in it, which is sort of cool, and it actually is pretty fun to just roll around.
Is it not in the
Uh,
PC or something?
It is not in the PC.
Oh, that's weird. I've never heard of a console version adding like a whole new mechanic.
Well, the reason why they add it is just because like your movement options with PC are so specific with your fucking keyboard and mouse, where like the movement options with Diablo are such, like they added it in just to make it easier for console players to be able to do some of the bullshit that you can do.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling if they didn't add that, it would be difficult for some people to play that game at times.
Oh, on a positive, they did show off the new Smash character there, which has been a really big 50-50 thing with the community.
The community for Smash can go fuck themselves.
I mean, I'm actually gonna agree with you for like once, because they should just be happy they're getting new characters, this many. After Sakurai was like, don't expect many. We've gotten like what, 6 brand new characters now, because we have King K. Rool, Inklings, Ridley, Isabelle, Simon. I feel like there's another one I'm missing. But I can't remember who, if so. But yeah, the amount of people talking shit on Isabelle. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
I'm just happy now because now all of the Animal Crossing bastards like me can shut the fuck up. And now all of the F-Zero fuckers can yell like me.
Oh, put Dr. Stewart in?
No, no, it's put Black Bull, but it's also make a new F-Zero game.
I do want a new F-Zero, but I just want Dr. Stewart in so they have a reason to put in his theme, because I think it's the best theme in GX.
Just have them put the entire F-Zero soundtrack in Smash. You don't have to add in a new character.
That too.
At the same time,
just do that, because I'll probably get sick remixes of the soundtrack. Whew. Damn, I need to play F-Zero again. God. I don't know. I'm patiently waiting for them to make a new F-Zero eventually. If they can keep trying with Star Fox after Zero was like a very close to, if not actual commercial failure, I can get a new F-Zero.
I think comparing F-Zero to Star Fox is very unfair for fucking F-Zero.
It's pretty unfair, yes, but at the same time, was F-Zero a commercial failure for them? Like Grand Prix, because it was the last one that I knew they made?
Not really, but like at the same time, F-Zero is more known for Falcon Punch than it is for it being a racing game.
I can't deny that. But I'm also going to say that's partially because of Smash, mainly because of Smash. That's why, like, that and Show Me Your Moves are like the most iconic things to F-Zero.
I want an F-Zero game made by Platinum that plays like God Hand.
God, shut up.
That would be the raddest. Plays like God, like that's literally the deal. Fucking Captain Falcon is a fucking crime-fighting motherfucker.
Yeah.
Have him play like God Hand. What's the problem?
Oh, plus, like I keep saying, if they can make 2 new Metroid games, they can take the chance with a new F-Zero.
No, just don't make the Metroid games.
No, make the Metroid games, 'cause it's making me very happy.
No, fuck the Metroid
I'm
games.
getting a new Prime out of this. Although I still don't know, I don't think we at all know who the fuck is developing it yet.
It's the people that made the Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon game.
Is it actually?
Fuck no. Don't know.
Because I don't know who made that game. I don't know if that was straight up in-house Nintendo or a third party.
It was in-house and it was also some American Nintendo team.
Because, like, as far as I know, we know for sure Retro's not working on it, which is who worked on the first 3 Primes. And for that matter, gave me the best Donkey Kong Country game to ever fucking exist.
Here's my hot take. Metroid Prime isn't that good of a series.
Hey, man. You take that back.
Here's my hot take. Metroid Prime should have stopped at 1.
I'm not going to deny that, if only because 1 is, objectively speaking, the best in the trilogy.
Maybe 2. Maybe 2.
My problem with Metroid Prime is it got weaker with each game. Although, I will say, at times I really, really arguably like 2 more than 1. Because 2 did a lot of cool gimmicks with the Dark World thing. I guess it was called the Echo Realm or whatever.
If you want to play Metroid Prime, you could just play Halo.
No, it's not as good. It doesn't have that feeling of isolation.
What the fuck are you talking about? There's literally a mission that's called Isolation.
Yes, but it just doesn't feel the same because it's not the focus.
You're retarded. He's in.
Shut the fuck up.
He's in.
Like, it's just not the same. It doesn't have that, in my opinion, does not have that same type of ambience that Prime has.
That's stupid.
You know it's true.
Not really.
Prime has such an emphasis on its ambience.
If I want to play a game that makes me feel like I'm alone in the dark,
Then what are you
I'll
gonna play, Dark
Alone in
Souls?
the Dark.
Shut
No,
the
I'll
fuck
play
up.
Alone in the Dark.
I've never played any of them, but I heard they're pretty subpar.
What, Alone in the Dark?
Yeah.
That's good.
Those are like the old school horror games, yeah? Well, old school-ish, like PS2 era.
Yeah,
Had one for the PS3, I think, at one point.
pretty good. They're pretty good games. They're made by Infogrames.
I don't know who that is.
It's people that made their name, and it's the people that pretended that they were Atari, and they bought Atari, and they still pretend that they're Atari today. Because they're fucks. Yeah, it's made by Infogrames.
Ooh. Yo, speaking of horror games, you ever play any of the Fatal Frames?
Fatal Frame?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I played 2 or 3.
Is it any good?
Fatal Frame's good. They have a good idea of how to spook you.
It is the one that like literally forces you to look at the horror stuff. Yeah, like you have to take pictures of it.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the ghost. You gotta look at it, and it's pretty cool because it forces you to do a thing that you don't want to do. It's like the opening to what the fuck, Cry of Fear.
It sounds familiar. I think I have it on my PC.
What, Cry of Fear?
Yeah.
It's a free-to-play source game.
Oh wait, no, I have Layers of Fear actually, not Cry of Fear. That's a bunch of side quests finished. Look at that. I'm so fucking good at this. I'm trying to think. I guess the next horror game I'm really looking forward to is RE2 because it looks like a good game. A really good game. I'm not going to take it from Capcom. Their not fighting games are really, really good looking.